write a song, or how's that?
It's kind of like a, you know, like on this last record, I feel like we got really lucky in a lot of situations because you book a certain amount of studio time for like a month, let's say, and it's really like whoever's around at that time, because I've been wanting to do stuff with Ben Harper for a while, but every time I seem to want to connect, he's on the road or something's happening, or G Love's played on every single one of my records. He's always been available and around, and hooking up with Grantley Phillips, that was the first time I've done anything with him. But it just a lot of I don't know what you'd want to call it, stars aligned or something. But a lot of people were in the right place at the right time, and they all seemed to come by the studio, and I was able to go to their place before the recording process and work on songs. And I don't know, I really love collaborating with people. It's a wonderful thing to bounce ideas off friends and other musicians.
You mentioned the studio a couple times in there. Is that where you do the bulk of your writing, or is it just wherever it happens?
Yeah, kind of like more or less on the road, like we'll be on the road, or before you go into the studio or even go into pre-production, you'll either go to these guys' house or we'll just meet somewhere, and the writing process will just kind of happen over a period of time. But once you get into the studio, you kind of want to at least know what you're going to try to accomplish in there, because I know it's kind of expensive every day to be kind of just screwing around in there. I wish we could.
I read an interview with you where you're talking about the fact that the ocean, the water, is so important to you, but you really never wrote about it until just recently when you collaborated with Grantley Phillips, and that was what finally brought that out.
Yeah, it was. We worked on a song called "Mansions on the Sand," and I just had like a verse and a chorus to that musically, and I showed it to him, and he came up musically with the rest of it. He did the bridge and really took it to another place. And then he wrote all the lyrics to it. And ironically, he used a lot of those metaphors of the ocean and sort of the the outside sort of elements that I really love to be in. But I don't know. I don't even think he surfs, and he used all these like sort of surfy metaphors, and it was it was really great because when you collaborate with somebody, a little part of it's kind of nerve-wracking. You don't want to have everybody else enjoy the song, but then you have to sing it every night. You don't really, you don't feel a connection to it, So it was, to feel connected to the songs that I co-wrote with people was really good. It's important.
Donavon Frankenreiter is our guest in Studio M today. You ready for another song?
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right.